Hi everyone, welcome back to our Enchanted Budget. We're doing mini Mondays today. So to pick up from where we left off last week, so this is what we saved so far. We have 6 savings challenges. If you would like to play along with me, these savings challenges are available on Etsy as printable. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a 12-sided die. Actually, I can't remember. No, I need a different die, right? I need the 6-sided die. Oopsie. So there it is. I brought the crayons this time instead of a highlighter. And today I have the $30 I set aside from the $200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Okay, great. So what I'm gonna do is roll this die, and whatever number I get, I'm gonna add $1 to that savings challenge. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Well, that was a terrible roll, but anyways. 3. How was your week? 3s. Did you do anything fun over the weekend? I was planning on taking the kids to like a fall festival at a farm nearby, but my youngest ended up coming down with something like maybe like a little cold. She's all better now, but we couldn't really go anywhere. So yeah, we kind of had a lazy weekend at home. We just, went grocery shopping, but that's about it. It's definitely cold and flu season now, so it's not my favorite season. I love fall, but I really don't like the germs that start circulating. And tomorrow I have a dentist appointment to get 3 teeth pulled. Yes, 3. That's a lot of teeth. And they're actually healthy teeth too, but they need to make space for my adult braces to work. So that's what I'm doing. Whoa, what happened to this one? We just came back from a vacation too, so we don't have like any plans to go anywhere else. And when I was on vacation, I was happy to be home. Yay, the s'mores got one. But now that I am home, I already want to go somewhere else. Is anyone else like this? I don't know. I need to plan. When I think of a vacation, I always think of Disney, especially with kids, because Disney keeps them entertained. They love the rides and shows and the theming, and you don't have to drive once you're there. So I don't know. It would be nice to kind of like go camping or glamping, but I don't know. I've never really looked into it. And I feel like when I looked at the prices, maybe last year, it was still pretty expensive to go camping in like not a tent, but like a log cabin. I feel like it was like $300-400 a night. or something, and on a weekend. So I don't know if I have that money. I don't know if I want to spend it on camping. Anyway, if you have suggestions, please let me know. So I finished rolling the dice, and so now I have $3 for savings challenge number 1, and now I can use different colors for each item on this. So so this is the one I didn't decide how much it's worth, and I think I realized later that I think my original plan was to roll a 4-sided die to decide how much each item is worth, but the die set that I purchased didn't have a 4-sided die. So, and I really kind of forgot why I made a variable values, so it's just up to me. Or, if you're playing along, you can decide however many dollars you want to save. If maybe your budget is bigger, maybe you have more than $30 to play with. Okay, so I said $3, right? So I'm going to make each stick $1. And I already made the coffee mugs $1 each, so I'm gonna color these 2 and one of the coffee cups. Speaking of coffee, I got this Joffrey's coffee when we went to Disney, and it was like a flavored one, and I usually don't drink the flavored coffee because sometimes it's kind of artificial, but it was villains themed. It was kind of Halloweeny, villainy, so I kind of couldn't resist. And I know I said I don't buy a lot of souvenirs, but when it's consumable, it gets me. So I bought a Maleficent one and Ursula one, and I tried Maleficent one, and it was literally as described on the package. It was like pecan, caramel, and vanilla or something. It was very good. The smell of the grounds was a lot stronger than than the taste. It was a lot sweeter smelling than the taste itself. The taste of coffee is, yes, you sense the flavor, but the aftertaste is pretty much just like regular coffee, which I like. I usually drink my coffee black, and I like kind of like, good coffee taste instead of like a lot of flavorings, unless it's like a latte, then like, Starbucks pumpkin spice latte, or whatever those ones I like. What am I doing? So number 2 was this Thanksgiving one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I got 5 again, so I get a row of pies again. I don't know what color I should use. Well, crust is obviously brown. And I intended this to be pumpkin pie, although when I look at it, pumpkin pie is usually not like a dome, so maybe this is more like an apple pie, but I'm gonna make it a pumpkin pie. Which pies do you like the most? I think I like pumpkin pies the most. Sweet potato pie is pretty good too, but something about pumpkin pie is very comforting. And sorry, I can't color and talk apparently. Okay. So I should have $10 now. Yay. So I was saying this in another video too, but this is for mini Mondays are supposed to be for sinking funds that are not Costco or really vacation. But I can't really figure out what I need to be saving for. I know I have something. I know that there's definitely a fee and there's like a, you know, membership fee, whatever. But I don't know what is gonna come out of this, like $200 a week. Nine. Oops. I said 9, right? One, two, three, 5. So I can color up to this jack-o'-lantern. Do you all make jack-o'-lanterns for Halloween? We always buy pumpkins pretty early, but then we don't end up carving the pumpkins until like literally the Halloween, the day of Halloween. I guess it's good because once you carve the pumpkins, they start to rot pretty quickly. Also, I'm not great at carving pumpkins, so a lot of the times, Mr. OEB, you know, my husband ends up carving mine too. I pick like the design and he just kind of does it for me. For the kids, obviously, they still can't use the pumpkin carving tools properly, so I think maybe one year they decorated it with like a pieces of like a cardboard with, you know, eyes, mouth, other shapes to decorate it. We might do that again this year because otherwise that would mean Mr. OEB has to carve 4 pumpkins, and that is a lot. And he loves carving pumpkins, but I don't think it's 4 pumpkins level of love. So one day the kids will be old enough to use the tool and they can join in on the fun. And we also cook the pumpkin seeds as well. I mean, I don't really like crave them. I don't love them like, you know, that, but it's just part of the fun, right? So the number 4, I have $5. And this one, I decided how much it's going to be for each. So I'm gonna do the maple leaf. Maple leaf. I know it's not really red, but well, this is kind of like purplish, but well, it's just, I mean, it's pretty. It's fine. It's fine. There are no rules. Okay. One, two, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't wait to finish one of these challenges because I will feel so accomplished. This one is pretty close actually, so we might get done with this. And after that, I don't know, should I print another one and do it? I actually made like a laminated version as well because, you know, I kind of got sucked into making these and I'm having so much fun with it. But I kind of like coloring them with crayons and seeing like maybe like a stack of completed challenges at the end. So I might print another one and do it again until the fall is over. And in the next season, I'm planning on making like Christmas, snowy, cold weather themed savings challenges. And I'm hoping that, you know, somebody will join me and do this with me. I mean, I'll have fun regardless, but it's nice to do it with somebody. All right, so this one was $3. This was number 5. This one's not a coloring one, but you know what? I can use different colors to mark off the value. And I said $3, right? Yeah, $3. This one. I don't know, maybe hot cocoa? Although I'm confused because this looks like cinnamon sticks and I don't put cinnamon sticks in my cocoa, but maybe some people do. I'm gonna do this one. Ooh, it's the same color as this potato. Oh, you know what? It just occurred to me. One thing I forgot to do was to make another category in my daily binder. I guess I could go to sinking funds too. I made like a chore card for the kids. I have one right here. I got this idea from my mother actually. She suggested it and I made one. So thank you for the idea. And I called it chore card, but you know, it could be called something else. But you know, the purpose is you have your kid's name, what your prize is going to be, and when you're done, you can put the date, and you know, you complete 10 chores and then you earn something. Obviously something small, but I was thinking maybe like $1, $2. If we have a lot of money, we could do $5. And you know, we can make that like their Disney money. That would be fun, I thought, but we'll see. We'll let the kids pick, although right now the youngest just wants to do whatever her sister is doing, so basically the oldest is gonna pick what it's going to be. But I gave them like the draft prototype version of these cars and they were just like so happy to have the cars. And yeah, that made me really happy to see them being so happy with the stuff I made. All right, well, maybe that's an envelope to add to the sinking funds. Okay, so this one, it's like a full reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $5. You know, I should have put books instead of pumpkins. I used to read books, but these days I don't really read any books. I don't really have time to read books. Our library used to have like a digital, like you can rent digitally and you can read it on Kindle. I don't know if they do that still or if they moved on to like another service, but it would be. I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach growling. Apparently I'm hungry. 2, 3, 4, 5. I used to read like mystery novels, but that was pre-kids. Maybe when they're a little bit older. Oh, you know what else? I didn't put how much it's worth, but I'm assuming I used $1 last time too. So I'm just gonna go with that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That looks right. Okay, great. Well, that was so much fun. And if I don't sound like I'm having fun, I am having fun, but I don't know, I don't have like a big bubbly personality. So, but these videos, the game videos, the savings challenge videos are my favorite so far to make. the cash stuffing and unstuffing, I kind of do it because I have to. Um, but you know, but by what I have to, I mean I have to reset the wallet and then put more money into it so I can go grocery shopping, get gas, whatever. But this is the fun part. And honestly, when I go grocery shopping, um, I am a lot more aware of like impulse buys, and I pay attention more to like prices of each item. Like for example, we always have sparkling waters in the fridge. We don't drink soda, but like to me, sparkling waters is the soda. And they were out at Aldi. They were out of the store brand, so I ended up getting the Waterloo one. I think those are, you know, obviously brand names, so it's more expensive. And they had kind of like fun fruity flavors. Probably I haven't had it yet, so I can only base this all off of the name of the flavor, but probably it's more, you know, complex than like the simple flavors you get at Aldi because it's like two fruits. But it was, you know, you get 8 bottles for I don't know 370 or something versus Aldi one was like 350 for 12. But you know, it is what it is. I would rather just get the grocery shopping done at one place than go to multiple places. So anyway, I don't remember why I went into that tangent. Oh yeah, I was saying I pay more attention to the prices at the grocery store, and this one is, you know, $30 every week, but I am so happy that the groceries this week was only $50. Yes, I did make a mistake, and I can talk about that in Tiny Tuesdays, but I'm still, well, mistake as in I forgot to buy something. Nothing serious. I forgot to buy 1 pack of turkey. I only got one, and I used that up on Sunday already, and I don't have meat to make bolognese sauce, so I had to pull freezer chicken out. No big deal. We are still gonna have a great homemade meal. But I was I was thinking, oh no, do I need to go to the grocery store again? But then I said, you know what, I'm just gonna make it work, and I didn't have to go to another store, so that's a win. Anyway, thank you for sticking with my rambling, and if you watched till the end, thank you so much. Please subscribe, comment, share, and like. I'm sure that's not the usual order people go by, but it is what it is. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.